The warm magic of the little flowers on the windowsill on the little girl's round desk. There was a small pot of flowers named Duadwo. Its flower pot is light blue, like a small teacup. The petals are tender pink, and the center of the flower is wrapped with a small golden ball. Every morning it quietly unfurls its petals, smiling at the sun outside the window. Even when the wind passes by the windowsill, it will carry its faint fragrance into the room. That morning, Yuan Yuan was on her way to the kindergarten with her school bag on her back. Before leaving, she squatted beside a flower pot and gently touched each petal, saying, "I'm going to learn new drawing today. I'll tell you when I come back." Duadwo shook the leaves as if saying, "Come on." But in the afternoon, it suddenly began to drizzle. Yuan Yuan forgot to close the window. The raindrops pattered dada on the petals of each flower. It quickly gathered the petals closer to the center. Fearing that the raindrops would break it, it was still waiting to hear Yuan Yuan tell the story of its new painting. In the evening, when Yuan Yuan came back from school, she saw water droplets on Duadwa's petals. She quickly closed the window and took a small towel to gently wipe the water off the petals, saying, "I'm sorry, Duadwo, I let you get wet in the rain." Duadwo didn't seem to be angry. Instead, it slowly unfurled its petals, bringing the most fragrant scent to Yuan Yuan's side. It turned out that it had been hiding the fragrance of flowers all day long, just waiting for Yuan Yuan to come back. A few days later, Yuan Yuan's good friend Lele came to her home to play. Lele had been a bit unhappy recently because her little hamster had gone to heaven. Yuan Yuan pulled Lele and squatted by the windowsill, pointing at Duadwo and saying, "Look, Duadwo blooms every day. Even when it rains, she doesn't wilt." It's as if she's saying, "Be happy." Lely stared at the tender pink petals, one by one. Suddenly, she smelled a faint fragrance, and the corners of her mouth slowly curled up. Really, its fragrance is sweet, like the smell of melon seeds that the little hamster used to gnaw on. Since then, Yuan Yuan has watered Duadwo and told her stories every day, and Lale often comes to talk to Duadwo. The petals bloomed more and more brightly, and the fragrance grew stronger and stronger. Even the little birds passing by downstairs would stop on the windowsill, smell the flowers, and then fly away. Yuan Yuan touched Duadua's leaves and suddenly understood. It turns out that a small pot of flowers is not just for beauty. It can also hide a warm magic, spreading happiness to everyone and quietly taking away sadness. With Duadwo on the windowsill, every day becomes as soft and sweet as petals.